What comes to your mind when you see someone looking like this, with regular posts of himself attending Islamic lectures? Your guess is that, okay, this person is one holy cleric, or this person is one saint, this person is a prophet. Actually, this person you're seeing, his name is Abdurrahman Bello Mohammed. He is also a cleric. So that's why you see all these posts. But when we see when we hear the word cleric, we feel, okay, this person is a man of God, this person is holy, this person does not have any sin attached to him. But right now we can see him on his knees and is being detained in cuffs. But don't get me wrong, there are still many good clerics out there. It is just that the painful thing is that it is people like this that gives Islam a bad name. People like this. There are many good ones out there. So what has he done to be in this situation? Let us find out. So the story is that on Monday, the 10th of February 2025, a final year student of Kwara State College of Education, Ilorin, whose name is Hafsa Yetunde Lawal, she went missing. So according to the report, she was like attending a naming ceremony when she received a call from a friend. She dropped her food to answer the call, and after that she left. That is to go and see that friend that called her, which is this alpha guy. Because it's an alpha, maybe he came up with one story that okay, it's urgent, and then she left immediately without finishing her food. That means there's a story he told her to get her over to his place. So after a while, the parents didn't see her, which is unusual. More than a day, and she's outside. So they had to like get the police involved. They went to report the story to the police, the case to the police, and then they had to trace her number. So on tracing the number, they checked the last call she received. Like people there told the police that okay, she got one call, and that's why she hurried and left without saying a word to her. So that's why they traced the last number, which is very good. And then they ended up at this man's place, this Alpha's place. It's funny, many things they happen, sha. So good thing they took action on time. They didn't say we'll check back later, we investigate the matter. They started immediately. And so when they got there, they interrogated him, and it was like the girl, he denied it at first before he later said the girl had an asthmatic attack, and then he panicked, then he didn't know what to do. Then he had to dismember that body, like butcher her into pieces to like hide the body. Something happens like this, and you didn't see it fit as an alpha to like, okay, call the police or call the attention of the neighbor that okay. Because me myself, I've been in a situation where I had someone, an asthmatic patient, in my place. And then when this thing happened, like we had to like I had to involve other people that okay, Alpha, what do we do about this? What's the next step? How do we, because she didn't even come with her inhaler. So we had to like, it was around that kind of 12 a.m., midnight, 11 to 12 a.m. We had to like rush, drive, get a car, drove to the pharmacy to go get the inhaler for her before she was okay. The person won't just die like that. We all know that, most of us know that there are some body movements. They'll be grasping for breath. Then we'll know that this one, and that's when we take time before they even give up. No. So there's something wrong. So they got to his place, and you can see the way everything was just scattered. Look at all those bottles. It is not agbo. It is not agbo. Just so you people know, when you see bottles like that, they are like concussions. It's not agbo. You understand? Even if it's agbo, it cannot be much. That one is a red flag on its own. So that thing on its own raises suspicion for me. You see all those white containers there. That one is they use it for a special purpose. That all those white container. It is not for tea. It is not for milk. It is for a special purpose that Alpha they use it for. The rest of the stuffs here are very graphic, like very very graphic. Like you can see the blood spill on the floor. We can also see local sponge there too. You can see empty containers. For you to understand why I say it's a special purpose, you see empty containers here. There's no garri in it, there's no beans. We that have it at home, we use it for rice, beans, and garri. But there's no garri, there's no beans. And there is something inside. That thing is left to ferment for a very long time before they use it. Then so after they got all these things, they saw the whole thing that he did, the way the room is messed up, and that thing they even saw made them know that okay, this person has done something, but they don't know where to tag it to, if it is rituals or if he eats them. You know the story of this guy Ajayi Timileyin, that they said he butchered the girl, that he had some in his spot, he was going with the head to somewhere. Okay, let's say that one is was going to sell them, but this one obviously is an alpha, a cleric, and some of them they have their own different calling apart from serving God. They do it to, like, they create soap or all those they call it prayers for all those working boys, all those Yahoo boys and everything. They create things like that for them so that when they part it, they use it for to cash out as they claim. You understand? So this in this situation now, that's what I feel he does. Seeing all those containers here, it's obvious. So what did he use the body for? Why did he have to butcher her? He needed materials. They've already paid him that, okay, I need soap, I need to cash out, and he will need human parts for all those things. It depends on the grade of what he wants to do. There are some that are not that strong. That's why he has all those small containers, because those ones are just like little concussions that you have to mix with the final product. Look at the lady slippers there. So all evidences were pointing at him. Okay, somebody died of asthma. You didn't take the person to the hospital. It was knife that was closest to you. Knife and cutlass that was closest to you. Then now clean this up. You understand? It's like his time it's not today it started. It's not today it started. Like, it's just that God just decided to catch him today because his time is due already. So things like this are happening. They've been happening. It's not just today that it started. It has been happening. That is why we all have to be careful, especially ladies. Some people, they feel, okay, I don't want a bad guy, I want a good guy. But how well do you know that good guy? Because many people are pretending under the so-called religion thing. We don't know who is really who. You need to, whatever you do, make sure you are doing well, doing right with God. They're okay. You're not too holy, but you are trying your best. Because there are people who are disguising under this religion thing, not just Islam, even Christianity. The Timileyin of a guy, Ajayi Timileyin, that they called the other time, was a Christian. The people even called him a gospel singer. Now this one an alpha. This one is not even doing it to sell the body parts. This one is doing it to, he has the so-called gift of doing enchantment on soap with Arabic, and then sell it after mixing the concoction of soap to people. Then Timileyin's own is different. It's either he was going to sell the parts or he wanted to use it for rituals. That one is a different story. You understand? So we just have to be careful with the way we go about, the way we mingle with people, the way we visit people. And mind you, girls, ladies, if you are visiting people, make sure your people know about your whereabouts. No matter what the situation is, make sure you let someone know. Don't forget to subscribe and like this channel, Coco Ninja. Mama on YouTube. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.